So you got 21 Savage on your album, and then 21 Savage get on the album and say, get him smacked, then turn around and give his brother dap.
I got Wham and Savage on the phone to stop whatever could have happened with them. I got niggas on the phone.
Everybody in the chat, they want to know why you let Baby do you like that, brother. He went crazy on you. Violated, out-rapped you like crazy.
Imagine finding out your closest day one, the one who was locked in with you before the fame, before the money, suddenly gets finished on the highway in broad daylight. Then it hits even harder when whispers start spreading that someone from your own industry circle may have played a role in it all. That's the situation that shook Atlanta to its core, involving Lil Baby, 21 Savage, and the loss of Marlo. And the city hasn't stopped talking since. I'm breaking down how 21 Savage allegedly became connected to what happened to Lil Baby's closest friend, why Marlo ended up in that position, and how Young Thug reportedly had to calm things down before Atlanta spiraled into total chaos. This story isn't surface level at all. It's layered with loyalty, pressure, and street decisions that don't disappear just because money shows up. And trust me, once you hear how deep these ties really went, it all starts making uncomfortable sense. Baby and Marlo weren't just industry linked or studio close. They were real brothers forged in the same environment. Same blocks, same struggles, same early grind in Bankhead, an area known for shaping people fast and rough. When both of them aligned with quality control, it looked like they were rising side by side. But while Lil Baby's career skyrocketed, Marlo's music didn't hit the same way. And according to P from QC, with less money coming in, Marlo stayed active in the streets trying to maintain the same pace, even while Baby kept pushing to elevate everyone around him. Lil Baby really tried everything to pull Marlo out the mix. He lined up the record deal, kept him locked in the studio for long hours, put him on songs, and constantly pushed him to stay focused on music instead of outside moves. In interviews, you could tell Baby truly believed Marlo had real talent and wanted him to escape the hood the clean way. But Marlo didn't fully let go of the street side. Even with the deal in place and Baby backing him heavy, he stayed active in Bankhead, handling business and moving weight like nothing had changed. That refusal to step away, even with a clear exit, is what eventually put him right back in dangerous territory. A lot of casual fans miss this part though. Marlo wasn't playing tough for cameras or creating a fake image. Before rap was even a thought, he already had real standing in Bankhead and real respect in the streets. He was connected to PFK, also known as Play for Keeps or 3L, a crew tied closely to the Goodfellas circle. And it wasn't just low-level activity either. Street talk suggests Marlo was trusted with serious responsibilities for his people, not just hustling. According to what's been circulating, Marlo allegedly played a role in finishing people who crossed lines or disrespected his operation. And one situation in particular reportedly placed him directly on 21 Savage's radar, the situation involving Capo Nuke. Nuke wasn't a random name. He was a high-ranking figure tied to the Goodfellas, fresh home after serving serious time. He had respect, fear, and strong links to the 4L crew that 21 Savage is associated with. The word going around is that Nuke allegedly got involved with Marlo's child's mother, and Marlo wasn't accepting that level of disrespect. Allegedly, a call was made, and Nuke's situation was permanently ended. That moment is what reportedly locked Marlo into a dangerous outcome, because Capo Nuke's situation wasn't something that could just slide in the streets. Nuke had deep ties to people connected to 21 Savage. And once that line was crossed, the pressure behind the scenes started building fast. To really understand how everything allegedly unfolded, you have to look at Baby Drill. His real name is Del Cristo Wilson, and he was a young guy starving to make a name for himself, not just musically, but in the streets too. Baby Drill was tied in with 21 Savage's 4L circle and was already known for putting in real work. He came up under the structure 21 Savage built with 4L, surrounded by older members who valued loyalty above everything. Baby Drill was one of those younger soldiers eager to prove himself and earn status within the crew. When talk started circulating that 21 Savage allegedly wanted Marlo dealt with, Baby Drill reportedly saw it as his chance to climb ranks and gain recognition. What made the situation even more controversial was how the aftermath allegedly spilled into music. After Marlo's life was ended, Baby Drill began releasing songs where people felt he was hinting at what happened. Tracks like 32 Freestyle and collaborations with Young Nuke raised eyebrows, especially when he referenced taking out a major rival at a young age, something many listeners connected back to Marlo.
Gonna go on a song and say, verbatim, you still hang with them that done got your partner whacked Okay. So you got 21 Savage on your album. And then 21 Savage get on the album and say, get him smacked, then turn around and give his brother dap. So he dissing your partner on your album. Probably said it in the studio with you.
Street Talk claims that on July 11th, 2020, after Marlo left the Bankhead reunion, Baby Drill and others allegedly followed him onto I-285. Moments later, shots rang out, Marlo's car lost control, and the situation ended right there. What shocked many was that Baby Drill was later taken into custody on serious charges in an unrelated case, fueling speculation that this wasn't his only alleged situation. And to understand why Marlo became a target at all, you have to look at Atlanta's tangled street alliances, where 21 Savage's 4L connections overlap with Slaughter Gang and multiple blood-linked groups across the city. Marlo was tied in with PFK, also known as 3L, a group connected to the Goodfellas Circle. At one point, these crews weren't enemies at all. There's even old footage floating around showing 21 Savage and Marlo together in the 9th Ward, smiling, showing love, and clearly on good terms. Back then, they were making money side by side and moving with mutual respect. But once Marlo was allegedly linked to Capo Nuke's situation, everything shifted fast. Nuke carried serious weight in the streets and had close ties to people around 21 Savage, so once his life was ended, it wasn't something that could be ignored. After that, tension exploded. Members connected to 4L reportedly started applying non-stop pressure on anyone tied to PFK. The streets started buzzing with stories of chaos, intimidation, robberies, and non-stop confrontations, all centered around the growing divide between 4L and 3L. One of the most talked about losses during this stretch was Mad Rock, a young 4L member who had a reputation for being active. His life was ended during a drive-by situation, and almost immediately, fingers pointed toward PFK as retaliation. That moment only pushed things deeper into a dangerous cycle that kept escalating.
Nah, you went crazy on you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You my mans too, bro, but I ain't gonna cap. Like, spitting, bro.
Nah, he went hard, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's good, though.
Yeah, that's good, but like you him. You gotta compete.
Nah, I don't gotta compete.
And this is where people say 21 Savage really crossed the line. Not only was he allegedly connected to what happened to Marlo, but he also appeared to take subtle shots afterward. On Lil Baby's own album, 21 Savage dropped lines that many listeners felt were clearly aimed at Marlo, which came off like trolling Baby while he was still grieving his closest friend. That move shocked a lot of people. It sent the message that 21 Savage felt confident Baby wouldn't respond. Almost like he was testing how far things could go, seeing if Baby would stand on loyalty or stay quiet to protect industry relationships. What made this situation feel extra cold was the timing. Lil Baby was still trying to process losing his closest friend, and here comes 21 Savage dropping slick lines on Baby's own project that people felt were subtle flexes. That kind of move usually sparks instant reactions in the streets, but this time, the business side made everything messy. Now imagine slowly realizing that someone you once considered cool in the industry may have played a role in your day, one's life being ended. According to people close to the situation, Baby was crushed when he started connecting the dots around 21 Savage's alleged involvement. The word on the street is that Baby was heated and ready to respond immediately. Allegedly, he wanted to move against 21 Savage and anyone tied to 4L, but reality kicked in fast. Both artists were sitting on massive success, heavy label support, and serious money. And that's where street emotion ran straight into industry politics.
I'm a big pocket watcher. I can tell you how much money I think you made. I think you.
How much money you think I made?
First of all, if Baby ain't touched 150, I'm gonna give accurate numbers. He touched at least 150. I think you touched at least 100. Through your timing, you touched 100. He touched 150. At least.
What's your calculation to his one? What's your calculation to Baby's 150? No, I'm saying like
okay.
You want a pocket watch, like
no. Okay,
just a rough. Not go deep, but just where do you get these numbers? Where do you feel like what you? Why you? This is what I'm trying to say.
Hold on.
It's not even about his 150. Why we gotta be 100? Why he?
Who is we? Who is we?
Gotta be 150. That's what I'm trying to figure.
I don't know if he hit the 200.
So why you taking 50 million away from us?
Who is us, bro? That's his money too, like.
That's what I'm like. That's why I'm asking. Like,
Nah, I don't know if y'all getting baby money now, but
What the fuck do that supposed to what like? And I love
see.
I love QC.
Hold on.
But
You see, these are the conversations we be having.
Baby money.
And then y'all be feeling like
Who is us? Is that his money too? I'm lost, bro.
What hurt Baby the most wasn't just the loss, it was the realization that 21 Savage had allegedly been playing friendly the entire time, collaborating on songs, popping up at events, smiling for cameras, all while supposedly knowing exactly what went down with Marlo. That level of fake energy hit deeper than anything else. This is where Young Thug stepped into the picture. Thug has always pushed the idea that Atlanta artists need to stay united. He's spoken before about shutting down beefs because when Atlanta turns on itself, everybody's pockets take a hit. Once Thug caught wind of how serious things were getting between Baby and 21 Savage, he reportedly stepped in fast. This wasn't just two rappers clashing. This was heading toward a citywide situation involving major crews. Thug allegedly got both sides on a three-way call and reminded them they were bigger than street drama. He pushed the idea that Atlanta's image matters, a city known for support, not self-destruction.
I got Wham and Savage on the phone to stop whatever could have happened with them. I got niggas on the phone.
According to Young Thug himself, he made it clear this wasn't about online chatter or internet noise. He told them this was real life, real consequences, and real pressure. Thug said he put both Lil Baby and 21 Savage on the phone and told them to shut it down before things spiraled any further. He even pointed out that both of them could go on any platform and confirm that call happened. Even though Thug managed to calm things publicly, the streets weren't fooled at all. Everyone already knew what went down behind closed doors, and that tension never really disappeared. That's probably why Gunna later felt bold enough to throw a slick line at Baby in his music. In that track, Gunna hinted at Baby being cool with someone who had your partner's situation ended. That line hit hard because it didn't sound random. It sounded like confirmation of what people had been whispering for a long time. It reinforced the idea that Baby stayed connected with 21 Savage even after learning about his alleged role in what happened to Marlo. And things got even louder when Baby deleted an Instagram post about Marlo just minutes after putting it up. That move alone had people talking heavy. Suddenly, questions started flying. Was Baby really built for that life? Or was he choosing career stability over street loyalty? Was he protecting his future or letting his closest friend's situation slide to keep industry ties solid? What made everything feel even stranger was Baby's sudden silence about Marlo. Before all this surfaced, Baby consistently honored him. Birthdays, anniversaries, throwback photos, real memories. Marlo's name stayed alive publicly. But once word spread about 21 Savage's alleged involvement, everything stopped. No posts, no shoutouts, no public remembrance at all. It was like Marlo vanished from Baby's online world overnight. That shift didn't go unnoticed, not by the streets, and definitely not by Marlo's family and close circle. As time passed, people started asking uncomfortable questions. Did Lil Baby really care about standing on business for his closest friend, or was he more focused on protecting industry ties and keeping the money flowing? That's where this whole situation gets even messier. Atlanta's rap scene runs on a strange balance. You've got artists making millions, flying private, living luxury, but still connected to street crews locked into long-standing conflicts. Music and the streets overlap so much that real-life situations don't disappear once contracts get signed. A lot of people pointed out that money sometimes speaks louder than loyalty, and that reality didn't sit right with many in the city. Street commentators like Chris, Jeremiah, and others openly said this situation damaged Baby's credibility. The question kept coming up. How do you rap about loyalty and standing tall, but stay cool with people allegedly tied to your day one situation being ended? That question echoed all over Atlanta. But industry pressure plays a huge role. Labels, managers, and business partners don't want conflict anywhere near their artists. Beef threatens tours, deals, and entire careers. So even when emotions run hot, the business side steps in fast. At its core, this story exposes the price of straddling two worlds: loyalty versus opportunity, street codes versus corporate contracts. Lil Baby lost his closest friend, allegedly due to someone he once trusted in the industry. 21 Savage was reportedly tied to it through his younger artist Baby Drill, who then appeared to throw slick shots afterward. Young Thug stepping in may have stopped things from exploding publicly, but the damage was already locked in. The fact that everyone involved kept dropping music and stacking money afterward tells you everything you need to know. Sometimes peace, profit, and public image outweigh justice. especially when millions are sitting on the table. The streets never forget, and that's exactly why this situation still gets talked about years later. The way Lil Baby quietly stopped acknowledging Marlo, moved forward, and let everything fade tells you a lot about how deep industry politics really run. When money, contracts, and public image get involved, street loyalty doesn't always win. And that's the uncomfortable truth behind the Lil Baby and 21 Savage situation. Now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about the way this all played out? Did Baby make the right move, or did he let too much slide? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more real breakdowns and celebrity drama you won't hear anywhere else. And don't click away yet. Check out the next video popping up on your screen right now for even more wild stories. I'll catch you on the next one.